Hey guys, so I know I'm late.
Had a busy week, but I am here to talk about the season 2 finale of Severance. This was an insane finale. This is everything a season finale should be. This and Invincible season finale gives you a lot of epic moments while setting up the next season. I, it just leaves you itching for more. I really can't wait until season 3, but I'm gonna have to. It doesn't take 3 years this time. Opening sequence where Annie Malk is having a conversation with Audi Malk was brilliant. It was very surreal. Getting to know both of these characters, which are basically the same character, having them finally meet and have a argument with each other is really interesting. This he's just conflicted basically between his two parts. Adam Scott does a great job distinguishing which one is which, and honestly, he has good chemistry with himself. So having any Mark be conflicted on whether it's even worth it to save Gemma is a great writing decision, and him wanting to fight for his life at the same time. Miss Cobell isn't really making it easy with her creepiness. She's like, "Hello, Mark. You're going to die. Gemma is going to die, Mark." She's such a creepy lady. And Audi Mark leaving him to make the decision on the severed floor was a pretty risky move, but he really had no other option, so I like how this was played out. Mark went through it this episode, both Marks. They went through a lot. That crazy scene where Drummond is trying to kill him, but then he gets saved by Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones. That was such an epic scene. You feel bad for her because she's forced to kill these goats, and these goats are all that she has. They're like her only friends, and to be forced to kill them for like Lumen's sick psychological games, you really feel bad for her. So when she beats the fuck out of Drummond, you're like, yeah, go Brienne, whoa! I haven't seen Brienne fight anybody in a while, so it was kind of cool. Any other character wouldn't be able to stand a chance against Drummond, but like, this is Brienne of Tarth, guys. Not this. Having Mark accidentally shoot him in the elevator. This episode was crazy. He was dedicated. He like used the blood on his tie to enter the room. That was crazy. I mean, I guess it's kind of convenient that blood was needed instead of just a normal fingerprint, but whatever. I'm not gonna pick holes in the story. The reunion between Gemma and Mark was so emotional. Like, first it's Mark and any Gemma who doesn't know who he is. Like, she has just been born. Then he has to convince her to leave, which I feel like if anybody else did that, it wouldn't have worked because there is this level of love that transcends the Severance process, as we have seen between Bolt and North. And and then they finally get to reunite in the hallway, not for long, because they got to keep running. And then it's Annie Mark and Miss Casey, and then it's Annie Mark and Gemma. Like, we get all sorts of combinations here. The decision in the final scene for Mark to stay with Helly, I think it's understandable under the circumstances. He freed Gemma. You know, he did his obligation to his outie self. So there's no guarantees he won't be captured immediately. Who knows? Maybe Miss Cobell's outside with a shotgun. But he was like, you know what? They're gonna turn me off anyway for this. I might as well spend my last moments with the woman I love. The woman he loves on the inside is Helly. So they know they don't have much time together, but they're gonna stick it out anyway in this freeze frame. That was such a good way to end the season. The innies are rebelling. Dylan locks Mr. Milchick in the thing and says, "Fuck you, Mr. Milchick." First, okay, Mr. Milchick. You get a marching band? That's crazy. They have a whole any department on the severed floor just for marching band, ceremony and merriment or something, celebration and merriment. That is hilarious. I love Mr. Milchick. He's one of my favorite characters. I really hope he gets an Emmy for that because that scene was gold. Also, the scene where he gives Dylan the letter from his Audi and then bolts out of there. That was improvised, but it was so funny. It, like, caught you off guard. So, yeah, it'll be hard waiting for season 3, but the finale makes it worth it. because I feel like I'm confident enough in Dan Erickson and Ben Stiller to have a good next season, because there was a big break between seasons 1 and 2, but this was worth it. So I'm sure season 3 would be good too, hopefully. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below, and tell me who your favorite character is. Tell me what you think's going to happen in season 3. Do you think the Innies are going to have an uprising, or do you think they're all going to die? Let me know. Oh, also, where is Ulf? Is he okay? Is he alright? I want to see him again. Peace.